Nhâm 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 nhâm.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge, and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
We'll keep them from the
May the
bridge.
blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village, we tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Sideways.
Come along now. The bastards are lucky on you.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
What is it now? I told you!
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come! Die along with your flame! For Azaria!
For Azaria!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear. Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to fight their battle for them. Nice try.
More dragons.
Wolves. The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
Nice try.
A noble stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point, that this land is in dire need of cleansing. Nice try.
So Wade,
Found her. There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You ain't finished yet.
Nice try.
Boop, 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 boop.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud! Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it. As we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter.
Otro sello.
It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance. All right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosefield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue! You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford.
Ay, no, esto no va a terminar bien.
So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us, then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
On your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep.
No dijo que sí.
The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others. Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom.
I didn't take you for a scholar, Ivan.
Oh, this? Well, it's Valisthea, A culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver. From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then...
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first tunnel worm I came across would be the death of me. But you're made of sterner stuff.
Something tells me you won't be taking no for an answer.
Fantastic! Thank you.
So, dare I ask what's on the menu?
Chance's Stew. It was once a favourite among the gourmands of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient. A beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violets. I've no idea what they might be.
Does the book say anything else?
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses. One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something.
That monster's taken quite a liking to live.
Deadlands wouldn't be half as bad without all the bloody dust.
I could have sworn we had a few more.
Typical nobles.
Back again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move. As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the mother crystals sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago, in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether, and with the Blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Justanus, home of Drake's Breath, and plucked it from the Duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of Duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island. And with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity. The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drostanus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drek's breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same. Not much else to do here. Let's see if Jill's ready.
How did we never hear about these Guardians of the
There are
Flame?
new billets being posted every day, but not enough swords.
Clive!
Is something wrong?
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. Normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but something's getting him down. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he was...
Fine.
Knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let...
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first. Wait a bit, then head over...
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
First August, and now you. What are you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open. Please, mate. I'm worried about you.
Phil, shut you up. It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like heavy, clumsy shit. I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. And now every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was. There. You happy? You got what you came for? Now piss off.
All right. We're going. I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of hail. Didn't think anything could rattle him.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. Karen, Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for him.
Sorry, sold it already. Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up, but it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels. Makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit. So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop. He don't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
He did tell me something, though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now, where the bleeding hell was it sighted? Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe... Care Northern, that was it.
Thank you, Karen.
At least you admit it.
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best...
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind. While you get on with that, I'll ask around the markets. See if...
Good idea.
And what can I do for you? You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that. Finished, are you? Is it business or pleasure? Coin purse weighing you down? Is that all?
What do you need? I always thought I could teach the best of them. Things here ain't too bad. Nah. You've, because I haven't. Still. What do you want? And?
Deadlands wouldn't be half as bad without them.
Typical nobles.
Good day to you.
You're quite talented with that rod of yours.
I've caught my share with it. The crystals we get from the tailor are all but worthless.
It's not just the crystals. There is a
Hola, hola.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Bien, ¿y tú?
Bien. Hace rato que no coincidíamos.
Sí, ya sé. Vi ahorita en la mañana y dije, Charles, estoy mirando temprano, ¿serán vacaciones?
No, lo que pasa es que ahorita estoy en el servicio social, entonces no estoy habitualmente en Puebla. Ya me tumbaron de mi choco. ¿Cómo has estado?
Bien. Por aquí. ¿Ustedes ahorita no están en Puebla?
No, entre semana me voy a una comunidad que se llama Tlatlauquitepec. Bueno, es un municipio de acá. Son nada más 4 meses, yo llevo 2, casi.
Está bien.
Está bonito el lugar, pero el hospital sí está muy carente de cosas. Me interrumpió el perro.
La situación.
Muy cañona. Hay ciertos estudios de laboratorios básicos que no los hay, así. De plano. La gente los tiene que pagar.
Está difícil, luego piden cosas que no tienen. Bueno,
No, pero
cosas que no tienen.
hasta lo más básico, como una biometría hemática, pues no hay.
Sí, es México, ¿no?
Ay, sí. Y un día a una paciente le salió una lombriz de la boca. Muchas anécdotas muy chistosas.
Ya, ya. Vas a estar como tus papás en la mesa contando de las cosas que pasan en el hospital.
Ah, sí, sí, prácticamente sí. Las cosas se repiten.
Y la gente normal de, no, estoy comiendo, no.
Time to fight.
No sé, no les he dicho que... O sea, bueno, no, esa anécdota del gusano la verdad sí me da mucho asco. No la platico en la comida.
Griffins don't exactly make for easy prey. Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew.
¿Y dónde está el supuesto grifo? ¿O ya lo maté? ¿Maté un grifo?
You deserve a
No
rest.
sé.
No, esa no era un grifo. Ahí está el grifo.
He escuchado que este juego es muy bueno.
La verdad sí, el gameplay está divertido. La trama está buena también. La verdad me parece una experiencia mucho más sólida que Final Fantasy XV cuando salió. O sea, Final Fantasy XV con el DLC y todo. ¿Mande?
Sí, no, sigue, sigue.
O sea, Final Fantasy XV con el DLC y todo estaba como bien. Pero ya con el DLC, o sea, la Royal Edition básicamente.
Ah, sí, sí, hubo algunos problemas que un primo me dijo que él lo jugó después.
Ajá.
Le pareció perfecto, pero unas amigas que lo jugaron como cuando salió.
Cuando salió.
Que no les había gustado tanto.
Sí, pues es por eso. Y no sé, este se ve bastante completo al lanzamiento. Seguramente va a haber DLC. Pero no hay como puntos en la historia que es como obvio que inserte DLC aquí. Como pasó con el 15.
Tiene que dejar el DLC.
Pues que lo usen para lo que es para complementar el juego de base, no para parchar lo que hacía falta. O sea, le reconozco a Tabata su trabajo, ¿no? Porque creo que rescató el juego del Oblivion porque según yo estaba como en muy mal estado. O sea, no tenía ni un prototipo. Y prácticamente lo desarrollaron en 2 años, pero... ¿Qué? Ay, ¿me huyó o qué?
Creo que sí, se fue y se recuperó.
There's no turning back.
Maldito perre, porque me salí del área. Perre, vergue. Y ya le estaba por partir la madre.
Les digo que no. Que unas 3 barras más.
Sí me dio un buen madrazo, la neta.
Ahora no te salgas del área. Ni aunque te empuje.
Tal vez esa es su estrategia, empujarte fuera del área para que se recupere el muy perre vergue. Lo único que sí extraño y que sí me gustaría que añadieran después es la capacidad de controlar a tus compañeros.
ya. Entonces a la chava no la puedes controlar.
No. O sea, la IA es buena, pues, pero como que es parte de la tradición de Final Fantasy que puedas controlar a tus compañeros. Ya ves que incluso en el 15 sí se podía, con los parches y así, pero sí se podía. Entonces espero que eso lo añadan después. Aunque no estoy seguro porque creo que les hizo perder dinero. O sea, se vendió muy bien, pero como muy poca gente tiene un Play 5 todavía.
Ah, sí, pues cuando lo saquen para otras consolas.
Creo que es una de esas pocas ocasiones donde firmar un acuerdo de exclusividad es como mala idea.
Sí, pues es que... Pues ya no le importa, ya como está lo de computadora, ya a muchos no les importan las consolas. A menos que sean portátiles.
Ajá, de hecho.
Porque eso PlayStation ha sacado su versión portátil.
No, deberían sacar la secuela del PlayStation Vita.
Ajá.
Y no dejarla morir, claro.
No.
Como hicieron con el Vita. El Vita era una buena máquina.
Sí, sí, era una buena máquina, pero pues no había tanta diferencia del otro.
Era más potente. El problema es que la biblioteca de juegos era muy limitada. O sea, creo que lo mejor que salió en Vita fue Persona 4 Golden.
Sí, y también creo que están disparando con eso de que no puedes jugar tus juegos antiguos en consolas nuevas.
Esa me parece una basura. Digo, gracias a Dios existen los emuladores y todo, pero... Oye, ¿qué pasó con tu compu? Yo me había quedado en que se había descompuesto, ¿no? ¿Tu lab?
No sé, pero ahora tengo una nueva.
Igual es como... ¿Es para trabajo o es de juegos igual?
Es para trabajo, pero la compré para juegos.
O sea, trabaja bien, pero pues también juega chido. Pero pues también está chida para juegos, ¿sabes? De esos gastos como que dices, o sea, sí, pero ¿por qué no?
Exactamente.
Y ya después comes atún 6 meses y dices, bueno, por esto es que ¿por qué no? Pero pues ya ni modo.
Sí, realmente solo voy a tener ahí como mis 1000 archivos de Word. Pero todo el espacio así como súper enorme que le compré, nada más es
para juegos. La banda sonora, eso sí, sigue siendo perfecta como siempre.
Que en el G se veía mucho como medieval, como esa toque medieval que le queda al setting.
A ver, pajarraco, ya. Ya estuvo bueno. Sí, la parte más divertida del juego definitivamente es el combate. Está muy bueno. Oye, que lo van a sacar para PC en algún momento de la vida.
Creo que sí.
Yo creo que el otro año, cuando se les acabe el acuerdo de exclusividad.
Ajá. Creo que también algo, por así decir, malo es que se tardó mucho en salir este juego. Si hubiera salido cuando salió en P5, muchos lo hubieran comprado.
Ah, sí, si hubiera salido como launch title, o sea... Bueno, pero fue la pandemia, o sea, había como muchas cosas, pues.
Sí, fueron muchas cosas lo que no ayudaron al P5.
No. O sea que se ha vendido bien, pero pues se ha vendido lento porque pues para empezar es una consola de videojuegos que de por sí es un artículo caro y no es algo que mucha gente esté dispuesta a comprar en una época tan horrenda como lo es hoy en día. Y menos en la época de la pandemia, ¿no? Ya era hora. Me pregunto si tendrán un jefe enorme como el Wu del 15.
Could that be our man?
Bien curtidor en el bosque.
Bueno, pero antes vamos a darle de comer al perro.
Cosas importantes de la vida.
Así es. Primero, luego atendemos al herido. Primero el perro.
Primero perros, después humanos.
Así es.
Are you all right?
Yeah. Dare say I'll survive. That griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off. Must have lost sight of me in the grass, though. I'd be dead if it hadn't.
More likely than not.
The name's Camille. I'm a lowly leather worker, if you couldn't tell by the smell of me.
Not so lowly from what I hear. Do you remember selling to a merchant by the name of Karen?
She's not an easy woman to forget. Bought a cuirass from me after I lost my buyer. Quite taken with my work, as far as I recall. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a pittance, though. She sent you for a refund?
It's not her who sent me.
Así es que el herrero se deprimió porque encontró que alguien había hecho un escudo de cuero mejor que el que sabía hacer.
Well, consider me flattered.
Y pues por eso acabo de matar a un grifo.
He's a master of his art, and not an easy man to impress.
Qué interesante.
Proud folk. It's a rare thing indeed for one to praise a glorified tanner. And I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel from any but the best. I'd dearly love to help a fellow craftsman, but... Well, actually, I suppose you could give him this.
What is it?
Treated leather. Same stuff I used to make that cuirass. If your man's as skilled as he sounds, he'll know what he's looking at.
You sure?
Well, you did save my life. And thanks to you, I'll be going home with all the griffin hide I can carry. I'd say it's the least I can do. Short of showing him how to make the thing myself, that is. But there are rules against it. Secrets of the trade and whatnot.
In that case, I'll see that he gets it.
I'd be much obliged if you would. Right. I've got some greaves to make. You send your blacksmith my regards.
Will do. And thank you.
Un momento, yo debería quedarme con el material del grifo. ¿Yo lo maté?
Dijo que no. Que tomes el cuero y te vayas.
Let's go. Run like the wind.
Tardas en desbloquearlos.
Time to fight.
Bueno, eso sí, porque me parecen desagradables. Excesivo, sí. Satisfactorio, bastante.
Good girl. Fly, Ambrosia.
Ya tenemos mucho sin platicar.
Thanks, girl.
Sí. También como había salido mucho. Luego cuando
Viajaste.
salgo me pierdo.
Viajaste.
Ya sé. Me puedo relajar.
Ay, no. Yo ahorita necesito vacaciones ya que acabé el servicio porque
That monster's taken quite a liking to this.
sí tengo canas nuevas.
¿Te tocan hasta Navidad o no tienes en Navidad? ¿O cuándo te tocan?
No sé, tal vez acabando el servicio.
And he asked me to give you this, along with his regards.
Yo ahorita tomé una semana para vacaciones de verano. Fui a Chicago.
Rico.
He said he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble understanding how it was done.
So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. Good few times, too. No wonder it's tough. And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish. Oh, this is fine work. Even finer than I thought.
Yeah? I'll take your word for it. Just looks like leather to me. Still,
Sí, amiguito.
I'm glad you're happy. Here, Clive. You didn't happen to catch the fella's name, did you?
Camille, I believe.
I thought as much. There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see? And his name kept cropping up when I was asking around. Turns out he's from Tabor. And again, most leather workers are. But our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate in the leather-working community.
Then we better keep this close to our chests.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you to all that trouble. Should have kept my moaning to myself. Still, I'm glad you found him. This has cheered me right up.
That was the idea. Clive's idea.
Ajá, sí, ¿vas a reforzar mis armaduras o qué?
It's good to have you back, Blackthorn.
Just don't expect me to go turning out work like this. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. And that's how he gets them to layer up so nicely. And don't get me started on how much oiling this leather would need. But I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a curse breaker will have no trouble caring for. Anyway, enough narrowing. I've got work to be getting on with.
Looks like we won't be needing a new blacksmith.
As if there was a better one out there. Nah, it wouldn't have been the same anyway. No one spins a yarn like old Blackthorn in his cups. Right, now that's sorted, I've got duties to attend to. Thanks, Clive. You've given me my mate back.
Ah, esa suena útil.
What do you need? Not Sancfordian, do you?
Ah,
Don't waste my time. You ain't got the stuff.
¿pero qué necesito? ¿Eso dónde lo saco? Seguramente alguna región donde no he estado, porque generalmente mato a toda la vida salvaje que me encuentro.
Erradicando la flora y fauna local.
Así es.
Tal vez si quisieran que no los mataran, dejarían de tirar buenos drops, ¿no?
Así es su culpa. Porque dejan buenas recompensas, ¿sabes?
What are you after? There you go. Thanks very much. Doesn't look like you got room in your bag.
Está muy simplificado, los aspectos como de RPG sí están muy simplificados, como puedes notar.
Sí leí eso en un review que como que no era tan RPG.
Ah, welcome. Unwanted violets, if you have them. Though I'd gladly settle for learning what they are if you don't.
Why, I haven't heard folk call them that since I was a lad. You're looking for
Pero no es open world, ¿o sí?
No, no, como que tiene áreas pequeñas y cada área tiene su mapita. O sea, no es tan pasillito como el 13. Es más parecido como al 10.
Ok. Ya.
Do the scorpions still live nearby?
Por supuesto que tenían que ser escorpiones.
Thank you.
¿Por qué no puede ser algo más pequeño y no venenoso?
Que no puedo usar pequeños conejitos.
Por otro lado, ¿por qué usarías carne de escorpión para cocinar?
Tal vez es vegetariano.
Sigue siendo carne de animal, solo que es un insecto. Ah, mira lo que te digo. O sea, son mapas pequeños, pero o sea, sí tienen como varias cosillas escondidas o así. Entonces sí está como dividido por secciones. La verdad me gustó mucho el mapa del 15, pero sí tenía como ciertos puntos que estaban completamente vacíos. O sea, como que sí se notaba que era la primera vez de Square Enix que hacían un mapa abierto. Y esto es como más cercano a lo que saben hacer.
Come on. Run like the wind.
Ahí están.
Scorpions. At least I know what I'm up against.
Repito. Excesivo, pero nunca no satisfactorio. Puedes encadenar como las habilidades de los diferentes icons para hacer combos y está muy divertido. O sea, por ejemplo, Garuda tiene una garra que jala gente, entonces, y el icon de fuego puede hacer que salgan volando. Entonces puedes sacar un enemigo volando y le pegas en el aire y con Garuda jalas a otro y así te quedas en el aire un buen rato.
Aparte
que lo
Está
pienso, me recuerda un poco a Tales.
Algo parecido, es como si mezclaras Tales con Devil May Cry con Kingdom Hearts.
Ah, ya.
Pero está divertido. Sí, está divertido, la verdad. Ese es el tono del juego, es demasiado serio. Ese es como...
Ready go? Fly, Ambrosia.
¿Tiene pantalones de cuero?
Ah, sí.
Ah, es que brilla su trasero, pero ok.
Ahorita lo estoy jugando a 1080p porque no tengo el adaptador a 4K. Ya a finales de año me lo compro.
La verdad está muy bien hecho y como que tiene vibras un poquito de Witcher. Me recordó su
Sí,
voz.
algo así. Ándale, es como Final Fantasy Goes Dark Fantasy, así.
After what the Empire did to Martha's lot, I'd be daft to stay.
Lo que no entiendes por qué van a cocinar escorpiones, o sea.
¿Les gusta el crunch?
Did you find our mystery ingredient?
Ay, el ingrediente secreto.
I did indeed.
Marvelous! Let's see. What am I supposed to do with this? It's poisonous, surely.
You wouldn't be
¿Yo no
wrong.
quería eso?
But that's your unwanted violet.
Into the pot it goes, I suppose. Wait here. I won't be long.
Espera, me lo vas a dar de comer.
Veo un programa donde una persona pesca diferentes peces, varios de ellos venenosos. Dice que si los hierves se les quita la mayoría del veneno. Obviamente nunca lo intentaría, eres un pescador profesional y una persona normal.
Not hungry.
Well, it'll be too late once I've licked the bowl clean. You're lost.
Sí, bueno, yo tampoco lo haría, la verdad.
No espero que no se muera.
Odin's teeth. What an assault on the senses. It's like choking on swamp water. And yet, up through the pungency, there rise complex, meaty notes. It takes a moment to recover from such an onslaught of flavors, but never have I tasted anything so fine. Thank you,
Comida
Sid.
refinada.
Thank you.
¿Seguro que no está envenenado?
Luego la vas a ver en el mercado así de helado con
Steaming bowl
con
of
flakes.
Chance's stew sits before everyone in the hideaway.
Como 10,000
A
pesos.
single mouthful, and Molly will be breeding scorpions of her own.
I'm
¿Qué?
sure she will.
A mí que estás
Tal-
bien.
Tal
Tal
vez
vez con-
desarrolle resistencia contra el veneno.
Ah, mira, me dieron un accesorio. De por sí garras devastadoras no hacen mucho daño. Son más como para aumentar el medidor de aturdimiento. Entonces... Y este tampoco me sirve mucho. Prefiero que me aumente fuerza de todos lados. Ah, mira, y el árbol de habilidades es este.
Oh. Y cuando mencionaste árbol de habilidades me recordó a un poco a Tails. Pues sí, es un RPG.
Sí, o sea, sí tiene como ciertos elementos, pero...
Creo que no es como el tradicional de Final Fantasy.
No.
Y tampoco puedes controlar a tus party members.
You ready?
I think so.
Es lo único que cambiaría, te digo.
Solo son
¿Mandé?
dos, ¿verdad? Solo es él y ella.
When you told me you had to come to terms
A
with
veces
your
tienes
past,
a alguien más.
you weren't
Okay.
talking about destroying Drake's breath, were you?
No. I spoke of Imran, the leader of the Crystalline Orthodox. The man who made me
¿Y
do all
esos
those
qué son,
unspeakable
huesos
things.
o naves?
I'm going
Son
to kill him.
ruinas.
It's what I need to do to put the past behind me.
Interesantes ruinas.
What I need
De una civilización antigua.
to move forward.
Ancient aliens.
And I know that I can do it.
Algo me dice que la trama va a tomar ese curso.
Always.
Últimamente todas las tramas toman ese
And I'll be
curso.
beside
Los mayas
you,
nos
too.
estaban avisando.
We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Sid looks on.
We'll make him proud. Useful trick. Freezing and thawing the spray to make mist. How did you learn to use your powers like this?
The Masters made me do it. When the Crusaders took to the seas, to keep the fleet's movements from prying eyes. I'm fine.
No, you're not.
This may be the only chance I get to go back. My only chance to put things right. I have to do this. Whatever the cost.
All right.
There she is. The Iron Kingdom's Mother Crystal.
Drake's breath. Strong currents, sharp rocks, and ether floods. Let's not forget them. This island is a natural fortress.
But safety breeds complacency, allowing a single rowing boat to slip in unseen. The sanctuary is inside the mountain. If we follow the old trail, we should be able to enter by the back gate.
All right. Let's go.
Una no referencia a Game of Thrones.
It used to belong to Rosaria, didn't it?
Once, though it's been in the Ironblood's clutches for far too long.
As was I. For 13 years, this rock was my home. I know
Me
its
gustó
secrets
mucho
only too
ese
well.
como
This
ambiente
path
que
was
le quisieron
abandoned
poner.
after an ether flood.
Como más
They
Game
don't
of
guard
Thrones,
it.
Witcher, más medieval tradicional.
Medieval Darks.
They're all Akashic.
Medio Lovecraftiano.
The only way past them is through them.
¿En qué juego te gustaría vivir más? ¿En este o en el anterior?
Ah, creo que en el anterior previo a, ya sabes, el accidente con Leviathan.
Si pudieras vivir en un Final Fantasy, ¿en cuál vivirías? Bueno, tal vez dirías ninguno, pero la opción es que tienes que elegir.
A ver, creo que la vida de Balistea.
Was that an earthquake?
They happen all the time. That wasn't even a bad one. It's nothing to worry about.
Por lo que entiendo, como que se llenan de la fuerza mágica de ese mundo y se vuelven loquitos.
constantes emocionales y explicaciones. A ver si nadie mensaje, pero me gusta más el plano de llamar ya ahora.
Alrededor de 31 minutos.
¿Viste cómo quedó? Bueno.
Sí, me gustó.
Ya te mandé el de Sano Sano.
Me esperé demasiado, me pasé de ambicioso.
The old armory is just up there. We'll enter the caves from there.
¿Cuántas horas llevas jugando? Todo el juego.
¿Dónde puedo ver eso? A ver. 16 horas.
Ah, está bien. Falta todavía mucho.
Por lo que entiendo voy como apenas a un cuarto.
Look at this place. What a mess.
Wait.
Es un Malboro.
It's turned.
Nothing a shield of Rosaria can't handle.
Just like old times. Be sure to keep clear of his wall.
Believe me, I mean to. That's foul.
Don't breathe it in. Nice try.
El polito te puede curar.
árbol.
I still can't believe they can jump. When these things have roots.
Too slow.
La verdad es que el perrito heal spam sí te ayuda, sí te ahorra a veces objetos.
Muy bien, buen trabajo, perrito.
Creo que sí te recuperan, de poco, pero sí te recuperan.
¿También ha estado lloviendo por allá?
Bastante.
Sí, ¿verdad?
¿Para el huracán?
Creo que sí. ¿Es el
De por
Hillary?
sí. Ujú. De por sí aquí llueve bastante. Bueno, en Puebla en general y más en la región donde estoy ahorita. Bueno, donde me toca mi servicio. Eso estuvo bastante cerca.
Press on.
Yes.
Estaba viendo la ventana y de nuevo está nublado y es como todos los días se empieza a nublar en la tarde.
Debe ser por el huracán, te digo.
Sí. Pues mientras no se inunde nada, está bien.
It's like a furnace in here.
We're inside the volcano. You get used to the heat, though I don't remember it being quite this hot.
Was that one cause for concern?
It was. And they're getting bigger. Something's wrong.
Va a explotar.
Yo diría que un temblor en un volcán activo es un problema, no sé.
Ah, ¿sí viste lo que... el Popocatépetl?
Sí, de hecho. Me tocó cuando llegué a Puebla, de cuando estuve en Querétaro. Estaba lleno de ceniza.
Oh, Dios mío.
Era como la película de Silent Hill, así tal cual. Llegué específicamente a la película porque ahí no era nieve, era ceniza.
Este niño sale a decir, yay, está nevando y no. No está
Let's try. I needed that. No holding back. Fire and flame! I'm hurt, Torgal. Too slow. I'm hurt, Torgal. To me, boy. Fine hound. I'm hurt, Torgal. To me, boy. Well done, nice try. That's better. Give me! Too slow. Nice try. Too slow. Nice try.
No era por aquí. Pensé que había dado la vuelta. Ah, no, sí, por aquí vine. Por aquí vine, ¿no?
¿No tienes mapa?
En ciertas dungeons no.
De que esa pared se ve muy parecida a la otra pared. ¿Di la vuelta o no?
Creo que sí di la vuelta. Bueno, valió la pena por esa poción extra. Sí, di la vuelta porque... Ajá, por aquí ya es donde maté al dragón ese.
Fuck. Is there no other way across?
Ve como que ahí estaría insoportable el calor.
close.
Come on!
Let's not do that again.
Let's not. They don't look too tough.
Perhaps not alone, but in numbers like these.
Stay down!
Nice try. Drake's breath.
We're nearly at the oratory.
What the hell is that?
Es un flan.
Absolutely no idea.
Well, whatever it is, I don't think it's friendly. Help me, boy. Nice try.
Muy bien, yo creo que ya le voy a dejar hasta acá. Porque tengo que ir al banco a retirar dinero. De hecho, hoy me voy a mi sede del servicio en la tarde. Ay, son como 2 horas de viaje en camión. ¿Mandé?
Nos veremos entonces después.
Sí, yo creo que igual el otro fin de semana voy a streamear. Creo que igual como estaba. Se me hace más fácil.
Perfecto.
Bueno.
Pues fue bueno irte y verte, Charles. Descansa. Y bueno.
Igualmente.
Lo que puedas. Bye.
Pues sí. Nos vemos. GG.